Senators are running away from Donald Trump. Republican senators are actually running, walking fast, away from questions about Donald Trump's Iran deal. The Fox channel, normally supportive of all things Trump, is showing their audience shots of Republican senators apparently left speechless by how badly Donald Trump failed in negotiating with Iran.
I was just going to ask you about the Iran deal, what you think about it.
That first one was self-proclaimed Iran expert Senator Lindsey Graham, walking away for the first time in his life from a camera and from a question about Iran without being able to find any words at all of praise for his hero, Donald Trump. And it got worse for Donald Trump when Republicans did talk.
Giving billions of dollars to theocratic lunatics who want to murder us is not a good idea. I think the president, unfortunately, is receiving bad advice on this deal.
And Republican Senator Susan Collins of Maine, who is running for re-election, has found that her new best friend in the Senate is the elevator door.
Was it successful in your opinion?
That is, I have not reviewed the MOU yet.
You haven't reviewed the MOU yet?
Locked the door.
Do you think this is a good deal for the United States?
So I have not yet had a chance to review the MOU.
And the chair of the Senate Committee on Intelligence, Republican Tom Cotton, who is running for re-election in the usually safe Republican state of Arkansas, is objecting to one of the instant and automatic surges of funding into the Iranian treasury that Donald Trump has agreed to.
We're going to lift sanctions on Iran's oil exports right away. And based on their pre-war rates of production and recent prices for a barrel of oil, you're looking at somewhere between $150 and $200 million a day. So that's $4.5 billion to $6 billion every single month. That's a lot of money. And we know that this terrorist revolutionary regime is not going to spend that money on daycares or on hospital.
And the Republican chair of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Roger Wicker of Mississippi, put out a written statement of his objections, including saying, quote, I also oppose the U.S. lifting any sanctions on Iran or unfreezing Iranian funds in exchange for Iran's mere agreement to negotiate for another 60 days. Joining us now is the Democratic leader of the United States Senate, Senator Chuck Schumer. Senator, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Glad to be here once again, Lawrence.
So we're seeing something that I guess, it's like we've been waiting for this for years. When would Trump go so far that Lindsey Graham is left speechless?
Yeah. Well, look, I don't have too much sympathy for these guys. We gave them 8 times to vote against this damn war. We told them over and over again. It was clear that he had no goals, he had no plans, that we were going to be worse off after the war than before, which we are. The Strait of Hormuz, Iran has more control. The leadership of Iran is worse. Americans are paying $4 for gasoline. It was obvious. And they were so afraid of Trump that they refused. They could have joined us in a war resolution, and we could have actually stopped this damn war. So, chickens have come home to roost for those guys, but they ought to. Now let's see if it's just statements for a day or two or real action with us.
There's another one of these worth watching. This is Senator Husted, who's running for re-election in Ohio, where a recent poll shows Sherrod Brown doing very well
by 8
in a lead against an incumbent, which in Senate races is really extraordinary to see. Let's watch how he is handling the most difficult question right now of his re-election campaign.
Senator, any reaction to this Iran negotiation? Are you excited? Do you think we've accomplished anything? Apparently not.
Now, Sherrod Brown was here the other night. He had a lot to say about what was going on in Iran.
Yeah. Look, this is not the art of the deal. This is the art of surrender. It's not peace through strength. It's payoffs through weakness. It's the worst. This is one of the worst foreign policy disasters that has ever happened in America. And it was obvious From the very beginning, we were saying end this war. He has no plan. He has no goal. He has no end game. So now we have 13 Americans dead. We have hundreds more wounded. We have oil prices at $4. We have a strengthened Iran. And the world is laughing at America because of what Donald Trump has done.
He said he wanted unconditional surrender. That was one of his terms in the first week. He said he wanted regime change because on the night he announced his war, he told the people of Iran, this is your chance to rise up. This is the moment to rise up. Now he's telling the people of Iran, as yesterday, that their leaders are smart.
Yeah.
And that their leaders are good.
And we're giving them money so they can oppress you further. I mean, it's amazing. Just unbelievable. I have never seen such a disaster. And it was predictable. But the problem was that none of the Republicans, those Republicans who are now running away from your cameras, refused to join us. Will they now? It's on them. The American people are furious, just furious at this war. Obviously, the thing that hits home every week is the price of gasoline, which was predictable. It was all predictable. But the chaos, the idea that now Iran is strengthened when it is a bad country, the leadership anyway. It's driving the American people crazy. That's why the guy running in Ohio didn't want to answer the question. He knows what Ohioans feel.